Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess and welcome back to 1 Year 365. This is not a chess video, but this is actually a thing that I will discuss in this video. So, what will we discuss? Well, it is about chess, obviously. You probably already tell from the title. You probably already read from this one. You probably already read from or look from the thumbnail that I drew. Maybe it's something else, right? But yeah, we're actually talking about stockfish. So you probably ask, maybe if you don't know, Danny, what is stockfish? Like, is that something? Is this a stock? Like as in stock market with fish? Or it's just fish stock? Like a cache of fish. Or a pile of fish, or what does this mean, right? Well, I personally also don't know what this is about, but I know what I know is that Stockfish is a bot, a chess bot. And what is chess bot? Well, chess bot is a bot that can play chess. And yeah, when I said a bot that can play chess, it means bot that literally very intelligent and can actually play chess. Um, and not just random thing. So if you haven't played chess against bot before, well, I probably should suggest you, just start from the lower ranking or rating system, like MMR, matchmaking rating, and yeah, you will see for yourself. The higher, the more difficult, and apparently Stockfish is like the highest, the highest rating. It is like literally the best bot in game. So yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit of detail, when it was created, who created it, what does it affect with our modern chess world. Because I do play chess, and you probably already tell from my channel that I've made, by this point I probably have made like maybe 100 videos of chess. I have no idea. Maybe, just maybe. I think. But yeah, I think like few weeks ago when I'm recording this, it's I already reached like more than 50. So maybe when this video is out, there's like additional, more. So probably when this video is out, I already have 100 chess videos. Who knows? But yeah. Um. Anyway, Stockfish. Let's go back. Let's just read the article, I guess. Stockfish is a free and open source chess engine, okay, chess bot basically, but I guess instead of bot, it is called engine. Commonly used to calculate the optimal move in various chess scenarios needed for a checkmate. Okay, so well, obviously, checkmate is like the ultimate goal of chess, right? You try to checkmate your opponent and thus winning you the game. It is available for various desktop and mobile platforms and can be used in chess software through the Universal Chess Interface. Yes, you can actually use this in mobile. In fact, I think chess.com, the app, actually has Stockfish as well, although it's not necessarily called Stockfish, but I think that is actually Stockfish. So yeah, I think it has 3500 rating. Anyway, this available, yes, obviously. Yeah, it's just interesting, right? How modern technology, like if you go back 100 years ago, there's no AI, there's no engine, there's no chess bot, and if you want to play chess, then you play against someone else. There's no engine just yet, I don't think. So yeah, which means that today people can actually practice more, because like they can play chess without actually having to play with someone else. So yeah, it's very interesting. Well, actually, you know what? 100 years ago is only 1923. Well, yeah, I think my point still stands, probably. I mean, chess has already been, like created a long time ago, right? But I think the digital chess with AI specifically, or a bot that you can play against, I don't think it existed like 100 years ago. Maybe less, but yeah. Anyway, developers will be Tord Romstad, Marco Costalba, Juna Kiski, Gary Lynn Scott, Stephanie, Nicolette, Stefan Wentner, Just Van de Vondel, I guess. I have no idea how to pronounce all of those names. Initial release will be November 2nd, 2008. That is actually 14 years ago, but still, I don't think it existed 100 years ago, or, any other AI. Stable release will be on December 4th, 2022, 2 months ago. Oh, I see. So it's actually recent. Okay, that is interesting. So the idea was there 14 years ago, but they, still tweaking here and there, and I guess as of December 4th, now it's stable. Yeah. Repository will be in GitHub. Okay, you can check that one out yourself. Written in C++, yes, C++, I mean. Operating system will be Windows, Macintosh, I think, Linux or Linux, iOS, okay, Android, yeah, that is for the mobile. We have iOS and Android. Um, Type will be chess engine, okay, chessbot. It's like easier to call that. License will be GPL 3 or later, which means it is open source. You can use this as long as you don't actually claim this that is yours. Yeah, or you just don't copy that. Oh, I mean you can copy that, but more like I think if you use that for something else, you need to like credit the original people, I think. Website will be stockfishchess.org. Okay. Stockfish has consistently ranked first or near the top of most chess engine rating lists, and as of February 2023, oh, that is okay. That is actually surprising how when I recorded this, it's actually only March 2nd, which means this is literally few days ago, like February 2023, in my point of view, which means that it is actually very updated. Okay, interesting. Probably the most updated article so far, I think. Is the strongest CPU chess engine in the world. Okay, the strongest CPU chess engine. Its estimated ELO rating is over 3500. Okay, I was wrong. I thought it's actually only 335, but apparently estimated to be more than 3500. Yeah. It has won the top chess engine championship 13 times and the chess.com computer chess championship 19 times. Yeah. Okay. Stockfish is developed by, okay, we already mentioned the name, with many contributions from a community of open source developers. It is derived from Glorong, an open source engine by Tord Romstad, released in 2004. Oh, so Tord, I guess, is the leader then, because um, open source engine by Tord. I guess many people, like the idea and support Tord and help him or her, or just work together. I guess, which is interesting. Features, okay. Stockfish can use up to 1024 CPU threads in multiprocessor systems. I have no idea what that means. The maximal size of its transposition table is 32 terabyte. Okay. Stockfish implements an advanced alpha beta search and uses bitboards. Okay, I don't know what that means as well. Compared to other engines, it is characterized by its great search depth, due in part to more aggressive pruning and late move reductions. Okay, so it is aggressive, and also late move reductions, which means that this engine can think of move that already happens in the future, and simplify those moves and make the yeah, reduce that into things that are more, I guess, more effective or efficient, I guess. So yeah, they just basically ignore unnecessary thing, which is interesting. As of January 2023, Stockfish 15, okay, achieves an ELO rating of 3532, okay, on the CCRL benchmark, okay. Stockfish supports chess 960, okay, chess 960. By the way, chess 960 is a chess where your backside, like the position of the rook, knight, bishop, king, and queen is actually completely randomized. So you might actually have your king at the corner, You might actually have your queen in the corner. You might actually have your double rook in the center. Well, is that possible or not? I have no idea. Maybe it is. Um, which is one feature that was inherited from Glorung, okay? The CZG table-based support, previously available in a fork maintained by Ronald D. Mann, was integrated into Stockfish in 2014. In 2018, support for the 7-man CZG was added, shortly after becoming available. CZG, what is that? I think I know that CZG is actually one of the Scrabble word that has a lot of points. I think I read that somewhere, but I never actually know what that means though. Stockfish has been a very popular engine on various platforms. Yes, on desktop, it is the default chess engine bundled with the Internet Chess Club. Okay, interface programs Blitzin and Dasher. On mobile, it has been bundled with the Stockfish app, Smallfish, and Droidfish. Okay, other Stockfish compatible include Fritz, Arena, Stockfish for Mac, and PyChess. Okay. Both chess.com, okay, this is what I was about to ask. Android Chess provides Stockfish in this form in addition to a server-side program. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was, I actually question, like, does chess.com actually has Stockfish or use? Apparently, yes. Yeah, this they said that it is actually provided. So yeah, I guess the 3500 in chess.com is probably Stockfish. I don't know. Um, Maybe it's something else that derives from Stockfish, probably. Release versions and development versions are available as C plus source code and as precompiled versions for Windows, Macintosh, Linux, 32-bit for 64-bit, and Android, yeah, which is the phone. Also iOS, I think, right? Or maybe not, I don't know. History, okay, I think we already know it's from Tord, right? Tord from Stat, I think. What is his name again? What is their name again? Yeah, Romstad here. Is it Tord Romstad? I think it's Norwegian. Okay. Well, which is interesting how Magnus Carlsen, the best chess player in the world, is actually from Norwegia, which is interesting. Okay, fish test. Yeah, I guess it's just history, which I guess we can always like skip. I guess if you want to read, then you can read this yourself. But I just want to be efficient. I don't want to read everything here. Basically, just like any other article that I have, like thing, discussed. Competition results: Top Chess Engine Championship. Yes, TCEC. Okay. Multiple time champion. We already mentioned about that. I believe. The Stockfish has won like what, like 13 and 19, I think. I don't know. Yeah. What about the most recent one? Oh, this one, main league. Season one, 2, 3. Let's see from the most recent one. Season 23 will be 2022. First place. And okay. Oh, this is second place in 2020. Very interesting. Who actually beat Stockfish then? I don't know. Um, Okay, after blundering in a 7-man endgame table-based draw. Okay. Time controls 100 plus 10, 150 plus 30, result. Oh, so this is time control. It might be. Is it like minutes? Probably minutes, right? I don't know. Result, yeah, third. Okay, fifth. That is probably the worst one. And then second. And then the first time being first, and then second, and then first again, and then second. And then first for quite a while, second for a bit, and then still maintaining the first until now, which is interesting, very interesting. Cup, okay. Again, first, yeah, yeah. Um, Basically a winner. Yeah. Fisher random chess, okay. Oh, this is another one. First, okay. What is that? Six time out of nine, okay. And then this one, double Fisher random chess, which is again the first one. Chess.com Computer Chess Championship or CCC. Rapid Rumble first. Okay, first, first. Yeah. Oh, this one's losing in 2019. Interesting. And then fourth. Okay, that is probably the worst one, I think. Yeah, that is the worst one, I think. And then after that, the first is since 2020, I guess, until 2023 right now. It's always been the first. And then this one, another event. First, yeah, second in Budapest Bullet, and then King's Indian Defense Special. Oh, this is the opening, I think. Oh no, never mind. Wait. Oh, this is event with various stuff, I guess. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's first more like most of the time. Stockfish 5 versus Nakamura. Okay. Oh, that is actually very interesting. Stockfish's strength relative to the best human chess players was most apparent in a handicap match with Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura. Um, in August 2014, yes, in the first two games of the match, Nakamura had the assistance of an older version of Ripka, and in the next two games, he received white with pawn odds but no assistance. Okay, Nakamura was the world's first best human chess, fifth actually, at the time of the match, while Stockfish 5 was denied use of its opening book and endgame table base. So okay, there is some limit. Well, I guess I don't know. Does that count? I mean, um, against AI or engine, but they're crippled, maybe it is actually fair because human, right? Human also is not perfect. We're crippled, right? We're not always perfect, so I guess it makes sense that you try to reduce the handicap the engine so that it can compete with human, with the human factor error included, I guess. Anyway, derivatives. Okay. Oh, this is just another engine derivative from Stockfish, which is interesting. Lichess Stockfish, a version of playing variants without fairy pieces. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what fairy stuff is. Oh, there's this one. A version modified to play fairy chess. What is fairy chess? I have no idea. Is it like a variant of chess like 960? Chess 960, and then there's also dark chess, fog of war, king of the hill, etc., etc. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Houdini 6, okay. Uh, what is this? Okay. Fat Fritz 2, okay. Oh yeah, here we go. An alleged Stockfish 12 derivative without providing the sources on request, violating the GPL license. Yeah, like I said, they claim that it is theirs, but I guess, with the resource or sources providing, it doesn't, mention. So I guess it's alleged that it's actually, stealing or deriving from that, violating the GPL basically. Yeah, I guess it's again it's just it is what it is, right? I mean, it is not what it is. It is not what it should be, but I guess I don't know though. Not my problem really. See also, yeah, notes, and there you go. That is about Stockfish Chess, which is a chess engine. Currently, it's the best, I believe. Also, this is technology, which means that people might actually use this not in a correct way. Like for instance, cheating. It's very, very it's a common found actually if you recently as well, like when the time I'm recording this, there's actually a like what is it again, like there is a case where someone or some people actually cheat during chess, like a competition, and they found phone, and in the phone for some reason they don't password the phone, they just like like literally if you turn that on, it turns on. And yeah, apparently there's a chess app over there, like open, which is chess engine, I think it's Stockfish as well, like to help them winning the game, which obviously is a cheat, right? Cheating. So yeah, again, it's great for your source or resource of learning, but obviously if you use this in a bad way, like this for instance, use this in a wrong way, then it will be bad. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's not the engine's fault. It's the humans that is using it wrong. So yeah, but I mean it's like any other thing as well, like AI, like Chat GPT, like like AI drawing or deep fake, for instance. It's just, it depends on how people use it. You can use it for greatness, you can use it for something mischievous. So yeah, but anyway, I think for this one, I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. But until then, see ya.